Welcome guys to Shaping Graphics Studio. In today's tutorial I'll be teaching you guys how to create a logo using CorelDRAW. So are you ready for this? Let's dive in. So in this tutorial I will show you some of the things I'll be using: my fonts, spot relief, GEOSLAB, and the tools I'll be using to create this, and also my colors. Okay, so you can see that. Let's go into it. So the first thing to do, I'm going to type my text, capital letter W. Alright, I'm going to choose spot relief as my font to get this shape. Alright, once I've done that, I click on my polygon tool. I set the side to 6, and then I'm going to place it very well. The shape, I'll increase the outline of the polygon tool. At this point, just place it in such a way that it looks like this. Okay, so I'm going to increase my outline. Right, I'm going to change the color of my outline to deep blue. So the next thing I'm going to do here is to convert that outline, the outline of the polygon. Okay, I'm going to convert the outline of the polygon to object. So you go to objects, click on convert outline to objects. Right, that's what you do. So the next thing, I'm going to use my contour tool on the shape, the wrestling shape. Alright, make sure your width is not too much. Your width is close to the width of the polygon. I'll do the same thing with that of the polygon using the contour tool. So at this point, I'm going to take the height of the contour tool, and I'll rotate it 90 degrees. So I'm going to duplicate this by holding my left click to rotate and then right clicking it immediately to duplicate that at an angle of 45 degrees. So I'm using my Smart Fit tool here to create a new shape from those regions. Okay, alright, just like that. So I'm deleting those rectangles I created. I'm going to break my contour. We have this. The same thing applies with this. I'm going to break that. But now I'm going to use the same contour and break on the polygon shape. So I'm going to break it out. So we now have our logo. We are 80% done this logo. So that part I removed, all I did was to press Ctrl K to remove it. I'm going to create a shadow for the wrestling object. I'm going to use a 20% gray color on that shadow. Okay, this is it. So the next step we are going to do is to write our text, the sweat gym. Now take note of this particular aspect where I did that sweat gym to look similar to what I have there. So we are using the font GEOSLAB. If you don't have it, you can download it, or you can find the link in my bio. Alright, GEOSLAB. So what you do, you've converted that text to object, right, by pressing Ctrl Shift Q. Right, I created a rectangle, and I'm going to give this rectangle the shape. I'm going to duplicate it so that I'm going to have the same curves. That's why I had to duplicate it. I'll weld the rectangle, and take note, I'll go to my envelope tool. Now that particular icon on your tool, on your property bar, if you don't find it, click on the plus icon to create envelope from. So I'll click on that. It will give me this shape. Alright, here. So the next thing to do here, I'm going to make sure that my text sweat gym is going to have the same width with my logo, with the entire logo. So I'm going to be stretching that. I'll stretch that from the left hand side. Okay, you can see the way I use my guidelines to know the width of the entire logo. So at this point, I'm going to change the color. So the colors below, remember we use Smart Fit too, so I'm going to weld it. I'm going to weld this particular color below it so that it's going to have the same color. Alright, that's what I did there. Okay, so the next step here is to draw the star. I'm using my polygon tool, still set at 6. Alright, I'll use my shape tool to drag the nose below it to create a star from that. So I'm going to resize the star and fit it at the chest of the wrestling icon. Okay, let's give it a color so you can see. Alright, so I'm going to click on that star and my shape, my wrestling icon, because I'm going to minus it. Alright, yes. Wow, congratulations to you if you've watched this video to this extent. So this is how our logo is being represented on different color variation. Okay, and this is how it looks on a t-shirt, right? A long sleeve t-shirt. And then this is how it looks on a cap. Okay, and a baseball cap. That's a baseball cap. This is how the logo looks on a hoodie. Alright, you can subscribe to our channel at Shopping Graphics so you don't miss any updates on any of our latest video we're dropping. So do well to subscribe, share this video to your friends, and have a nice day.